All right, let's rock and roll here. I'm going to see when YouTube. All right, we are streaming live. This is Wall Street Sizing Up. My name is Mark. We run the StockTrade.tips Telegram channel. We also have this Wall Street Sizing Up channel on YouTube. You're here to look for basically stocks to watch. Essentially, these are stocks that the smart money is trading in tomorrow, right? These are the ones just at first glance that we're researching. If you want the alerts that we give, it's just 2 or 3 a night, right? But we've got some very good banter, and we're getting some really, really smart guys in the channel now. Look down in the comments, in the YouTube, in the information down there, if you know what I mean, and find the channel, and the link is down there. So with that being said, let's get started, do what we came here to do, and that's to get you brushed up on what the smart money's doing. First up, markets were mixed. You can see that. I believe the Dow broke a record, and this is the last day for the second quarter. Last day for the month of June. July starts tomorrow. You all know that. Here we go. Insiders first. Now, here's the thing about the insider trades. Like we just got one in that I actually might like here, but these insiders, so the Pacific time, right? They might not file till like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. So literally when I get home and I put my kid to bed, I'll look at these insider buys, and I'll start going through them, and I do the research and the analysis and who's buying and when they bought, if it's pumped or if it hadn't pumped, whatever, right? And I'll see like 5 or 6 more literally at 8 o'clock at night that have just come in. So you got to get on the channel to get those alerts, because those are typically typically there's at least one alert that comes in late. All right, let's get started. If you can see it there. All right, the first one is SENEA at Seneca Foods Corp. We had the chairman of the board size, a very important chairman of the board. He sized up. It's a 5% larger position, almost $100,000 of SENEA. Next up, this is a company that we've had a position in before. I don't know. We probably got 2 to 4%, an increase in stock price profit here. But it seems to be popping up more and more, and so that means it can continue to rise. DXPE, as DXP Enterprise Director sized up. It's not the amount of money that he took, right? He only increased his position $30,000. That's a 20% increase, right? And it's exactly 1,000 shares at a $33 price, right? So it's not a real penny stock that you'll see rocket up, right? I'd say look at RACA, but I didn't like the volume. And then one just came in as WWR. I'll be looking at that one later on tonight. My wife's birthday is tonight, so won't be home until late, guys, if you're watching this on the channel. All right, let's go to the Hedges. What are the Hedges looking at? All right, so look through here, guys, and at first glance, there are a couple you might look at. OBAS is one that I would look at. It wasn't a clear filing. I don't like that. But you might look at what I really liked initially was STOK, sized up by Scorpius Trust, 14 million shares. Also liked ENTX. If you know ENTX and you know its background, I believe it pumped late last week, and so that's when RA Capital, but it looks like it can still have some legs. RA Capital got literally a 70% pump here, right? And it did its little dip, and now it's coming back up, and so I think that you might have a little bit of a bounce here. ENTX, RA Capital took 2.5 million shares. So keep that in mind. It has already pumped. So I don't like to do those, but this one is doing the bottom up is what I like to call it, and now it looks like the channel is moving up, and that's a bullish pattern, although it'd be a small one. All right, it is in an uptrend. Of the other ones, the only one that I looked at, now there's a couple that have come in. I would look at this ONEW 1 Water Marine. This guy's name here, which I'm Anthony Ansquint. He is I believe he's the COO or he's a C-level executive. He's not the CEO though. All right, so we look at that. Let's look at what's going on Wall Street Bets. Wall Street Bets we're going through to swaggystocks.com. MU, Sophie, AMD, Wish, and Clove are the top ones. I want to see if there's another. Let me see if I can find an alternate trend one here. Penny stocks. This is what I like. So this is all of essentially anything on Reddit. The top ones. Clearly, you've heard of these before. Xela, XELA, ATOS. That's Atosa Therapeutics. Verb was up big today. CTXR. I believe that was up yesterday. MRIN was up the first part of this week. IMT, Link, BRQS was up. And so you can look at these, and now again, it's a swaggystocks.com, and you can kind of tell what might be full send for tomorrow. Again, it's hit or miss unless you're actually in those groups and actually reading every little forum. So, all right, that's that. Now let's go to StockTwits. What is trending, just so you know? CCIV was up 10 today. It's trending. MU obviously is trending. That's probably because of, I'm guessing, earnings came out today. Don't quote me on that. Fact check me in fact. AMD was up 5. Airbnb was up 5. ETH was up 2%, and that's on what's trending. AMC was flat. Zello was down. MMAT was up another 5% today. If anybody has anything on Torch there and MMAT and the business comment, it's not an acquisition, it's a business combination. Please hit me up in the comments or on the channel and let me know what's going on there. Space was down. Bitcoin was down 4%, holding steady right there at 35,000. All right, couple of things that I wanted to point out. Oh, let me get to crypto real quick. We just talked about Bitcoin being down. Ethereum's above 2,200, about to cross 23. Cardano holding steady about 1.3. XRP almost 70 again. What are my other favorites here? Oh, BNB coin right at 300. I am hearing a lot of development is started on Litecoin. Just letting you know, there's some rumblings there. I'll just leave it at that. If you're going to trade Litecoin, you really need to research it. And if you're not going to trade Litecoin, you probably need to research too, because I really believe that this will have a big increase very, very soon. I saw some rumblings. I'm not going to go into it here on this. I'm trying to get out of here in under 10 minutes. Probably not going to do it. Did you get your stocks today? Megan Thee Stallion and Cash App teamed up. That's right, to give away $1 million worth of stock. Just making sure you got yours. She is at Tina Snow, The Stallion, or at The Stallion. Also, another day, another way that we find out that how Amazon throws around their weight. Amazon demands one more thing from some vendors, and that's a piece of their company. So literally, for you to sign contracts, big contracts with Amazon, the Wall Street Journal found out that, oh yeah, you got to give us 15% of your company, or at least warrants for it. So if somebody does come and buy you out, we get a piece of that. So after reading this, it literally adds up to $8 billion that they've got in equity investments in their own vendors. Good Lord, Bezos. I get it. You're the man. You could throw it around. I'd probably be doing the same thing. Think about it is, man, you're effing the small guy. All right. That is it. Nothing on the Twitter. That's it for today, guys. Appreciate you. Watch your six. Go hard in the paint. Cheers. We'll see you next time. Thanks.